Congratulations, graduates. Welcome, students, family, visitors, faculty, staff, guests. We are delighted to have you all here in person and streaming online. I'm Dr. McKnight. I'm the Associate Provost and Dean of Graduate Medical Sciences at the Boston University Chobanian and Avedisian School of Medicine. GMS oversees the PhD and master students at the School of Medicine. We have 16 PhD programs and 17 master's programs that host about 1,100 students on campus. And we are particularly proud of our largest cohort, the master's students graduating today. I've had the privilege of teaching in some of the master's programs. I've also seen many of you present your research, so I know firsthand how bright, ambitious, articulate, and gifted you are in your graduating class today. Yeah, give yourself a hand. So the motto for Graduate Medical Sciences is make a difference. So making a difference applies to all of our graduates today. All of you have already made a difference to your families, to your communities, to your patients that you've interacted with, to the research you have performed. And you must continue to make a difference with the education and training you have received here at GMS, and not only professionally. You should continue to make a difference in your families and in your communities. Be involved. Take care of the world. Be engaged. Speak out with your opinions. Make a difference. Your time here has made a difference at GMS. When most of you arrived, we were back to having classes in person. Some of you may remember Learn From Anywhere, where classes were in person and via Zoom. Those who were not here yet, you had your own challenges wherever you were during the COVID pandemic. Your class has made a difference by their patience, their perseverance, and resiliency in meeting those challenges. And your careers will be influenced by those experiences. You made a difference here in GMS by letting us know what was working and what wasn't. You made a difference, and we thank you for it. And you can continue to make a difference at GMS, even after you've graduated. Please keep in touch with each other and with us here in GMS. You will soon be members of the Alumni Association. Please be active. Let us know where you are and let us know where you're going. The faculty know that you will use the knowledge, the research, and the clinical skills that you have mastered here in GMS to make a difference in the world going forward. Your hard work has prepared you, and we are confident that you have the will, the courage, and the tools that are necessary to make a difference in all of our futures. In closing, the faculty would again like to congratulate you on completing your degrees. We are very proud of you all, and we know that your class will indeed make a difference. It is now my pleasure to invite Karen Antman, Provost of the Medical Campus and Dean of the Boston University Chobanian and Avedisian School of Medicine, to the podium to offer some welcoming remarks. Dean Antman.
Congratulations to the class of 2025. You did it. Graduation is one of the most joyous annual events of academic life. Today, we publicly recognize the credentials that you've earned and celebrate your life transition with your family and your friends. Most families understand the getting the diploma part of graduation, but not the significance of the hooding that will soon be underway right over here. Graduation exercises date back to the 11th century, when medieval European university faculty would publicly affirm that specific candidates had earned their credentials after a course of study. Sound familiar? Even today, European professors wear academic robes to stay warm in cold, damp stone buildings. They don't have central heating. Our graduates today will receive hoods, originally cowls worn to keep off the rain and the snow. Then they were lined with fur. Today we use velvet. The odd shapes of your gown on your robes, the sleeves, those are medieval pockets. That's where you kept your manuscripts and even your lunch. Robes from Oxford and Cambridge scholars were very different from those worn at Italian, French, or German universities, so colleagues could easily tell where a scholar had studied from their different academic robes. So now as then, robes identify the university, the academic degree, and the field. BU robes are red. All of you are graduating in red. Masters of Science hoods are yellow. Masters of Arts are white, and we're going to have both today. Lapels and hood linings for faculty with doctorate degrees are deep blue for PhDs and green for physicians. Although academic regalia are now modern, the conferring of credentials, celebrations of goals met, and they both transcend time and place. We know our students' achievements were dependent on significant family support and friends. Would the parents of our graduates please stand? We thank all of those who have supported these students in many ways. Although graduation marks the end of a course of study, we call it commencement, a beginning. Churchill caught this meaning in his famous quote when America entered World War II. Now is not the end, it's not even the end of the beginning, but it may be, perhaps, the end of the beginning. Commencement is really only the end of the beginning of your education. The diploma you get today is the credential that grants you entry into the next stage of your life. Our faculty hope that you've acquired the habit of continued, disciplined inquiry, and that you're committed to contributing to the advancement of science. You've done your graduate work at a particularly challenging time. When you started your course of work, the world was emerging from the pandemic that highlighted the fact that we're all in this together. The outbreak anywhere is a risk to people everywhere. Wars and tensions around the world are now escalating again. We hope that you will be the leaders in solving these problems. Our faculty have great confidence in your creativity, resilience, collaboration, and commitment. These skills have served you well through your education here and will serve you well in your career. Again, congratulations on reaching this major milestone in your professional life, the end of the beginning. Thank you.
Now, Dr. Aaron Young, Assistant Director of the Oral Health Sciences Program and Assistant Professor of Pharmacology, Physiology, and Biophysics. And Dr. Rachel Levy-Bell, Director of Mental Health Counseling and Behavioral Medicine Program and Clinical Associate Professor of Psychiatry. And Dr. Jonathan Wisco, Associate Professor of Anatomy and Neurobiology. And Professor Amy Brodeur, Associate Director of the Biomedical Forensic Sciences Program and Assistant Professor of Anatomy and Neurobiology, will present the candidates for degrees. Dr. Barbara Schreiber, Assistant Dean of Alumni Affairs and Associate Professor of Biochemistry and Cell Biology, will present a gift to each graduate, and Dean Antman will confer their diplomas. Program directors, mentors, and advisors and guests will be hooding graduates. Feel free to cheer and celebrate our students' hard-earned accomplishments as they are hooded.
I invite the hooders up for the Master of Science in Medical Sciences. Carolyn Hua. Jacqueline Hua.
Please join me in congratulating all of our graduates.